Alright guys, today I'm going to introduce you to an app I use. I did say a lot of my content would be normal everyday life stuff. I've also collaborated my business onto this page now, so something I'm working on right now is my fitness journey. And I've done this a few years ago. I'll show some pictures down here in a moment below, before and then after, of how I used this a couple years back. I went from 235 down to 185 within about 6 to 8 months. It was pretty healthy. I was walking daily, lifting daily, stuff like that as well. But primarily this app right here is the one that got me down there. It's kind of a pain in the hind end, I'm not going to deny, and it has gotten worse since they've updated it, but I'm going to try to do this again because I've gotten myself back up. My dad had a recent heart attack last year, or open heart surgery, I should say, and just general life together got me kind of back in a hole. And so I've been working on trying to lose some more weight again. So I'm going to kind of hit you off how this works. So each day you'll plug in your information. Let me see if I can find where that is at. Your goals. So mine is a 238 starting weight. I like to get back down to 200 pounds. My weekly goal is 2 pounds a week. If you come in under calorie a little bit, that'll actually go way faster than that, especially if you do that you are lightly active, but you actually are active a little bit. So I walk every day about 30 minutes on my lunch, and I'm obviously around my house. I work quite a bit, but so anyways, I'm going to run in how this kind of works. So we'll go back here from our goals to our diary. I haven't plugged mine in today. So basically each category will let you add a food and how much calories it is. If you can find it, you can shoot the UPCs off the back. So I'm going to say this morning, once you start doing it, a lot of days, mine's the same. I have a Greek yogurt every morning for breakfast. I have some coffee creamer with my coffee, and that's breakfast. So I can go back. Those will pop in there. That tells me I've used 320 of my calories right there. For lunch, I ate a lot of the same things as well. Just supper's where I vary quite a bit. Depends on what the wife is making. But inside of here, you can also have this feature where you use what you did yesterday. So let's go back and do that. If we tap these bubbles over here, you can copy from a date. And I haven't plugged in a few days, so bear with me on that. But let me try to go back here and find one that maybe has something on it. And that one did not. Let's go back a little further. Let's go back to, let's go back to Wednesday the 6th. And let's see what's on there. I did not do what I was wanting it to do. Lunch. Let's go with Tuesday the 12th. Check. There we go. Okay. So it brought in what I have for lunch today. I eat these quite a bit on lunch. They're low calorie. They're fulfilling. So this is kind of what my breakfast and lunch will feel like. And I'm not really going to plug in my dinner for right now, but I'm just going to mock up what one would look like. So I'm going to go and add a food. And I'm going to say for supper we had a ribeye steak. Let me click on that. I can add it fast. A ribeye steak. And then we can say I had some oven roasted broccoli and cauliflower. That sounds like a pretty good supper. So if you go back, I have that plugged in. So I'm down to 965 calories. I did walk earlier for 30 minutes before this, so I got 75 of my calories back right there. So I still have 965 calories to burn for the day. Guys, that's a pretty good day of meals right there. So let's throw some snacks in there. Let's say I wanted to have, how about we have an apple and some peanut butter and maybe a protein bar. Let's see where that gets us for the day. So I'm still at 570 calories left. So if I were to log that for the day, I would come in, I'd probably burn 4 pounds that week if I could have days like that. So I'm going to go and act like I did plug this in. We're going to go ahead and close the diary out. So we're going to say complete diary, and it will tell you when it gets done. Within 5 weeks, I would go from 238 to 218 just by doing what I'm doing here on my meal count. So guys, it may not be something that you want to use, but if you're trying to get back in fit and kind of actually watching, the cool thing about this also is it will tell you, see if I can find that on here, it will break down what your calories were used. It'll tell you how much was protein, how much was carbohydrates, how much was fiber, And so if you're a diabetic or you have high cholesterol, all that stuff in those foods is broke down in here, and you can kind of get yourself lower in those. You can also set these goals on how much you want to hit. Obviously, a lot of carbs for energy, so you want 50% of those. And like I said, if you're having diabetic, maybe you want less carbs, a little more protein. So anyways, it's just something to kind of keep in mind if you're looking for a little helper, if you're having issues with your weight. You know, we're all getting back out of summer and going into winter. It's a good time to try to maintain what you've kept off, or try to get down what you've had that extra pounds on. So yeah, this is something that you are interested in. The app is MyFitnessPal. Look it up in your app store, download it, plug your stuff in, and go from there. Hope this helps, guys.